Welcome to the Bodhi Academy. My name is Shrutika, and today let us continue with a new chapter from standard level, that is chemical coordination and integration. So what is chemical coordination and integration? So in animal, control and coordination is performed by neural system and endocrine system jointly. So the neural system we have studied in our last video, that is neural system helps in the signaling and accepting the signaling, and then it causes the brain to function. So to any action that is caused. So this was about the neural system. So today what we are going to study is the chemical coordination and integration of our body, that is governed or that is done by the endocrine system. So as the nervous fiber do not intervade all the cells of the body, the endocrine system is required to the control and coordination of the control and function of the body. So this is why chemical coordination and integration is very essential in the human body. So today we are going to study about them in detail. So first what we are going to study is endocrine gland. To study the system, first we have to see what is endocrine glands. So endocrine glands are ductless glands. They release their secretion directly into the blood, which is then transported to the specific target organ to initiate a particular metabolic change. The endocrine gland secretes chemical called as hormones. Hormones are non-nutrient chemicals which act as intercellular messengers and are produced in trace amount. So basically endocrine glands are ductless gland, so they will not have any duct. Okay, they release secretion directly into the blood, and then those secretion are transported to the target area wherein they will help in the changing the metabolism. The endocrine gland secretes chemicals called as hormones. So these are the endocrine glands. So there are various endocrine glands for various functions. So they will secrete what? Hormones, which are what? Hormones are basically a chemical constituent which is non-nutritive, which acts as an intercellular messengers and produce in trace amount. So basically this is about the endocrine gland. So now let us see how the human endocrine system is. So the endocrine gland and hormone producing tissue cells are located in different part of the body. The gastrointestinal tract, kidney, liver and the heart also produce small quantity of hormones to control and coordinate the functioning of respective organs. So different organs produces different hormones which are very essential for the functioning of our body. So now let us see how the endocrine system in human beings is. So this is the location of the endocrine glands, that is the hypothalamus, the pineal, pituitary, which is located in the brain. Then comes your thyroid and parathyroid, thymus, pancreas, adrenal, ovary and testes. So these are the different organs which will produce different hormones which will help in proper functioning of these organs, which will help in proper functioning of our body, that is helping in coordinating with the body. So this is the location of the endocrine glands in our body. So now we will study each and every gland and their function in detail now. So first is the hypothalamus. So hypothalamus contains several groups of neurosecretory cells called nuclei which produces hormones. So hormones released by hypothalamus regulates the synthesis and the secretion of the pituitary hormone. What is pituitary gland is located? It is located. The pituitary gland will secrete what? Pituitary hormones. So pituitary gland is located in the sella turcica, a bony cavity. It is attached to the hypothalamus by a stalk. So that we have seen just now that hypothalamus, pituitary are located inside the brain. Okay. So first we will see the first gland, that is the pineal gland. So it is located on the dorsal side of the forebrain. So this pineal gland, which is the first gland, it is located on the dorsal side of the forebrain and releases melatonin hormone that helps to regulate diurnal rhythm of the body like sleep, wake cycle and body temperature. So the pineal gland which is there, it will secrete a hormone. So there are different glands which will secrete hormone for a function of the body. So first gland is the pineal gland, that will secrete what? Melatonin hormone. So that melatonin hormone is required for what? It will help in regulating the sleep cycle, wake up cycle and the body temperature. So all these three functions are performed by the melatonin hormone secreted by the pineal gland. Next is the thyroid gland. So thyroid gland basically it helps in the it will produce hormone thyroid. So composition of two lobes on either side of the trachea connected by isthmus. Thyroid hormones regulate the basal metabolic rate. So it helps in the maintaining the metabolic rate. They support the process of red blood cell formation and they control the metabolism of carbohydrate, proteins and fat. So basically thyroid glands are will produce thyroid hormone which will help in the control, that is metabolism and metabolism of carbohydrate, proteins and fats from the food that we eat. Then comes the thymus. The thymus is located on the dorsal side of the heart and aorta. These glands release peptide hormones, thymosin. So thymus will secrete a hormone called as thymosin. So thymus will secrete hormone thymosin that helps in what now? Differentiation of T lymphocytes from cell mediated immunity. It also promotes production of antibodies to provide humoral immunity. So basically thymus helps in secretion of the thymosin hormone, and that is helping in what? That is helping in our immunity, in protecting the body from the external germs. Then comes your adrenal gland. So adrenal gland is located on the anterior part of each kidney. So adrenal gland is basically, the location is on the anterior part of the kidney, composed of two types of tissue, the central adrenal medulla and the outside adrenal cortex. Adrenal medulla secretes adrenaline and non-adrenaline hormone called as catecholamines. These hormones also called as emergency hormones. So these hormones increase the alertness, pituitary dilation, sweating, heartbeat, rate of respiration and glycogenolysis. So basically adrenaline glands are secreted on the kidneys, and these glands are like the emergency, they will produce what? Adrenaline hormone, which will act as emergency hormone when there is increase in alertness, pulmonary dilation, then sweating, heart rate, rate of respiration, all these functions. Then comes your pancreas. Pancreas acts as both endocrine and exocrine glands. Endocrine pancreas consists of beta and alpha cells. This beta cells secretes a hormone called as glycogen, and alpha cells secretes insulins. Both hormones are involved in the maintenance of blood sugar level. So pancreas helps in what? Maintaining the blood sugar level in our body. Next is the testes. So testes, what they do is they perform dual function as a primary sex organ as well as endocrine gland. So Leydig cells or interstitial cells produce androgen, mainly testosterone, which regulates maturation of primary sex organ and spermatogenesis. So basically testes produces hormones, that is testosterone, which are the sex hormones. Then comes your ovary. Ovary produces two groups of steroid hormone called as estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen, so these are the two hormones which are secreted by the ovary. So estrogen is synthesized and secreted by growing ovarian follicles. After ovulation, erupted ovum called as the corpus luteum secretes progesterone. Estrogen produces wide range of actions like growth of female secondary sex organ, development of growing ovarian follicles, and regulation of the female sexual behavior. And progesterone helps in the regulation of pregnancy. So these are the various organs. Then what are the hormones secreted by these organs and the functions of those hormones. So what we have covered in today's video is what is chemical coordination and integration, how it is governed. It is governed by the endocrine glands. What are endocrine glands, where they are situated, what is their function. Then we have seen different kinds of glands, then the hormones which are secreted by those glands, and the functions of that hormone in the chemical coordination and integration of our body. So thank you for watching today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the Bodhi Academy.